Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. In these 6 years, maybe about 6+ years now, that I've been doing this, I've covered some really weird things in this community. Things that, well, to be quite honest, are sometimes hard to believe. Now, rarely is something so hard to believe that it feels like it's photoshopped or manipulated in some way. But sometimes it's just flat out weird. I didn't download, just randomly, the new store transformed last month for my account. Now, to be clear, I don't like it. I mean, I guess I don't hate it, but I miss the old layout. It was not broken. It was easy to follow. And I really do feel like, because this new layout forces you to start with units and cards and passes and limited time specials, etc., that they are just doing their best to get people to be tempted enough to purchase the Marvel Casino of Champions deals for that day or that week. Who knows? It's a brilliant move to tempt people in the Marvel Casino, where they probably want that dopamine high. But it's also kind of a confusing layout, because down here you've replaced the Glory store with the Alliance store and then Glory and Loyalty underneath that. Now, I am Paragon, which at the time of recording this, but not much longer, is the top progression level in the game. Now, when I scroll down in the Glory store, I see the usual suspects of purchasable items until I get to something called the Small Alliance Quest Energy Refill. Now, I have never purchased this. It's 150 Glory. And I have one that I haven't spent either. To be clear, I don't think it's a good value, and I don't recommend it. This is what I see in my new layout. And I encourage everybody watching this to check what they see as to whether or not what I'm looking at is the same as what you're looking at. Now, obviously, if you're a different progression level, you're going to see different items. But in terms of Small Alliance Quest Energy Refills, I think they're pretty much the same. Maybe the price is different, but they're pretty much the same. Let's darken the screen and pull up what my man Scott Buster sent to me, because he somehow still has the nostalgia-filled old layout. Scott Buster 247, a man that has a lot of glory. He is 3,970 glory away from maxing out at 15,000 glory. But he still has the old store layout. He doesn't know why. I don't know why. It's so weird. Normally, if something's behind, they force you to download the new patch, which automatically updates your store. But not the case here. I would like to think it's also not like a device-specific thing, but at this point, who knows? Anyhow, one thing that's really fascinating is that in his store, yeah, he's got the Tier 1 basic alloys and the Tier 2 basic alloys, but look at this. It is a full Alliance Quest energy refill, not a small one. That by itself, I have never seen before in either version of the store. You'll notice the basic alloys 40, Tier 2 basic alloy fragments are 60. So Tier 1 basic 40, Tier 2 basic 60 if we cross-reference those prices with the store that I see. Tier 1 basic 40, Tier 2 basic 60. But where I see level 3 Alliance Quest health potion, he sees the full Alliance Quest energy refill, which is weird enough, but then it gets real bizarre, because you can see it's not for glory, it's for units. How weird is that? And he was going to purchase it because for 40 glory, that would be a great deal. Again, a small energy refill for me is like 3 times this cost. Actually, is it even more than that? 40 for the large, 150 for the small. Just crazy. But allegedly, It's real, but it's going to cost units. None of this makes any sense. How is this real? He certainly wouldn't have photoshopped this, because what would you get out of it? So, I'm just confused. And I want to know if he's the only person in this community who has this still, or if there are other people out there, and if so, what device do you have? I think he's updated a new patch. Doesn't matter. Still got the old store. None of this makes any sense, but it's kind of an interesting video topic. Scott Buster, thank you for sending this my way. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a good one.